cannot believe how complicated it was just to get chat into the fucking box. Like, it's absurd. Here I am, gonna have another no point game because I was too busy fucking dicking with OBS. That I would hope would kill it for everybody. Slow tune.
Listen to Chill Hop with your screen locked and study uninterrupted. Try YouTube Premium on us.
I could literally click in the same spot. And yet it's... No, I mean to click on whatever the fuck that was.
Welcome, I'm the Deadwood Jedi, and today we're doing another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is actually an account takeover. I haven't done one of these in a little while. But this is for Zanuck over there. We're in his account today. We did a couple things. We did looked at a spider team and kind of made it to an auto 20 team. I was doing a lot of this stuff on stream today, or I guess earlier in the week by the time you guys see this. But one of the things he wanted was a clan boss team. And
I want to know what this guy does for a living. If he does this for a living, fair enough. But this dude is really good at figuring stuff out.
And I would have done a traditional clan boss team because he has a lot of really good champions, except he doesn't have any champions that really give him a lot of sustain.
So that says what?
No Skull Crusher with
Unkillable Nightmare.
He's a miscreated monster, but honestly,
or unkillable. Yeah, pretty much. Ultra Nightmare.
So trying to make a team
Okay.
that, well, we could have done that, made it a decent nightmare team.
Well, okay, so what is... I wonder what these other two videos are. Like, no doubt that they're really good.
But there's no tuning going involved. Good enough for Nightmare, but not good enough for Ultra Nightmare, where he told me he was doing about 8 million a key. Now, I could probably throw a few champions together, tune it up, and get a little bit more than 8 million, but that's also not a sustainable model. Without any real...
fuck.
These champions would be dying incredibly quickly, and it didn't seem like it would make a whole heck of a lot of sense to go about that route. So I went to the calculator, I started playing around with some numbers, and I came up with a new tune. This is going to involve Sir Nicholas and Maneater. Now, there's a lot of Maneater comps out there, so this is just yet another one.
Sucks ass so bad.
One of the things with this one, though, is that we're going to be bringing in Apothecary to give it a speed boost. That's really going to lower the speed requirements for this. And it sets it up really nicely where we are unkillable the whole time and Maneater will block the debuffs. And the only other champion that we need to help make this work is going to be Sir Nicholas, Tower, or Warcaster. We need one of those three champions for this composition. Typically with the Maneater, you want him to use his debuff block to block both the second AoE and the stun, so that you're not taking any of those debuffs. We can tune
169.
The stun dedicated to one champion. The same concept as in the the budget Maneater composition, right? Where you have one person going slow, they take the stun, so you have one person taking the stun every time, but then you're always having to switch out champions based off affinity and whatnot. Well, in this one, we're not dealing with that. Everybody's going pretty much at a normal speed, but we actually are bringing two champions.
Okay, whatever.
4-3 ratio, which is really good because that's just only going to increase our damage. In addition to that, we don't need a Painkeeper to make this work, so there's no cooldown reduction happening. And what we are doing instead is we're bringing in Apothecary. You could use a Haikatune instead, and I imagine with a little bit of tuning, someone that would actually be great for this is like a Lydia, someone that gives you that speed buff. Even if it doesn't come with the turn meter boost along with it. Might take a little finagling to make it work exactly, but that's a possibility. But because we're bringing in that speed boost, we're able to have Maneater go on a 5-3 ratio. He's taking 5 turns for every 3 turns the Clan Boss takes. He's going through a full cycle in that time. Now, it is a little tricky because those double turns will burn through those unkillable deep.
What the fuck? God damn it.
Double turns will burn through those unkillable debuffs or those unkillable buffs and make him vulnerable to being killed by the Clan Boss. So in order to counter that, we're making sure that one of his double turns is happening the same time that a Warcaster is putting up block damage, a Tower is putting up block damage, or a Sir Nicholas is putting up unkillable. And while they're doing that, the very next turn, Maneater will take this other double turn, and then he'll place his unkillable up, and then everybody takes a single turn right before the stun. And because of that, we're taking 2 turns blocking damage, 2 turns unkillable, 1 turn stun happens. And through that, we're able to stay unkillable all the way through. Now, one of the best parts about this...
Okay, but... fuck, that's right, I'm on that one. What about... Go back to YouTube on this one. And then we can do raid Demitha unkillable. I want to know, like, what are all the good comps? I just want, like, a really good slow one. It doesn't even matter if it's for all affinity. Myth Eater? Maybe.
What is outplayed? You play and it records. You can choose
Maybe.
to record, whether it be kills, assists, deaths, wins.
Welcome, I'm the Deadwood Jedi. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video, and I have yet another Demitha comp for you guys. This is an unkillable team, again, brought to my attention by my mods in the Discord. I'm not sure who came up with this. It looks like a variation on a couple, on a build that's kind of been out there for a while, so I don't think this is necessarily anything super unique or different, but it is a very cool comp, and it does work with Demitha. On Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare as well, there's a little trickiness with the Nightmare version of this. But it's a very cool build. It's going to use Maneater this time along with Demitha. You are going to be able to have a 4-3 champion as your DPS, which is awesome, as well as 2 other DPSs going at a 1-1 ratio. So this is definitely has a lot of potential damage-wise and team-building-wise.
Guys, how do you know what a 4-3 champion is?
I guess before we get too into it, shouting out the Patreons, gotta give them the love always. And then on top of that, I do want to kind of let you guys know this team could be doing more damage than it is. I built it, and you know, I've been using Draco in the last couple, so I figured let's mix it up a little bit. And I didn't bring any poisoners in. I thought that would be kind of fun. We'll try something a little bit different. But I did bring in Geomancer because I thought that might be fun to get a kind of a sense of how he is after his rework.
Dude, I'm so sick of fucking not having a Geomancer. Like, I just... Oh my god. I'm just gonna go with that as a different background because apparently I can't help but to fucking click. Outside of it, fuck it, we're gonna just gamble. Gamble, gamble, gamble. It's gonna be garbage. Who cares? Blue, it's garbage. Don't even fucking care. It's garbage. Means it's not even gonna be good enough for me to look at. There's not a single rare that I need. Not a single one. Not even going for the fusion. Man, I'm like in a really pissy mood today. Ugh. What is a 4:3 ratio? Like, I know what it is, but how do you know who these people are? Oh. Mm. Hey, guess this one instead, or this one. Any of them. Come on. Oh, probably this one. $19. Man, a lot of people are getting these dyes. Hmm. 3 weeks. Back. Easiest unkillable? Let's see. Man, I like this guy, but I feel like every content creator just has a really badass account, and everybody that wants to have any sort of composition like this just doesn't even stand a chance of coming in like anywhere close to this. Yeah, a long intro. Good intro, but it's long. Not interested in looking.
English-speaking YouTubers have covered this team, and there's a good reason for that. Okay, but thanks to my dude TVRU, fellow clanmate, we have been working together on this team for a couple weeks now, prepping it, getting the champions ready, figuring out all the details, and most importantly, translating it from Russian. Okay, there's a smaller YouTuber who does videos in Russian. I think his name translates as Uncle O, but honestly I have no idea because I don't speak Russian. But I will link the original video in the description of this video, so check that out if you're interested. Shout out to him. Thank you so much for coming up with this. But you know, I'm happy to showcase this here in English for you guys. Hopefully it will be helpful to you. So let's jump into the team and start talking about it. This is an Ultra Nightmare capable team with accessible champions. That is the most...
Dude, these are not accessible. Brogni is not accessible. Geomancer, like, you never fucking get him. Like, what the hell is your problem, guy?
And it's 2x voids this weekend, okay? So, well, you're watching this
Man.
past weekend. Wait, I don't know when this is gonna post, so...
If he tells me that it can be swapped out for somebody different, I'll fucking keep watching.
These two champions as well, and I think that Brogni and Geo can be interchanged with other damage dealers, okay?
Like
This
who?
could be anybody in here, but I don't think Ninja will work, just as a heads up. Because this is so tight on the speeds, which we will go over, okay? Now, this is a very interesting team, okay? Very interesting team. Let's come
So we
in
can
here
collect
and
that key then.
finish up this with Brogni and the shield. So we want to prioritize this first. Okay.
I don't know, guy. I don't fucking know. Ugh. Something like that. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, boss. Let's see how ridiculous these speeds are.
Breed a little bit better results.
Let's see.
Oh, we need to save it. Okay, so let's come in here and get started with this. Actually, let me go over the rest of the team setup here since we're right here on this screen. With
222, that's
you are gonna want
easy.
her A3 shut off, and she's at 222 speed.
That's
I'll go
doable.
over all the gear and everything at the end of the video. Geo, he can do his abilities however. He's at 221. The Brogni spot, you saw how I prioritized here. He's at 194. Demitha is the second fastest in this comp, and she's at
224.
She needs to prioritize this one right here, and yes, she has to have all of her books. The cooldowns on both of these are super important, and if you don't have...
Do I have Demetha booked? I don't know if I do. Ooh, I do. Okay. Do I have masteries? I have masteries. We have books. I just don't have the speed. You say a 224. Man. Every fucking time. It's wastes so much time. I hope I get the lantern at some point. It's always faster to come click in here. There we go. Green. Okay, so let's see, what are we at? It's 169. That's still gonna be quite a stretch. Five, 10. Have to do the 10 one. Any defense? Get that. We could. Yeah. We might have to do something weird. What would be something? Enter portal. One of these. Substat speed. That'd be that one. I'd have to have two really strong. Hopefully something that pairs up. That would be you, and you. Fuck, again, I was dicking off and I missed this one. Okay. If this is triple speed, I want to equip it. I highly doubt it will be, but yeah, it won't be. I'll do it to 8. Always do it to 8. I really like 6-star stuff. Speed, speed, speed. And oh, that has HP though, which I like HP. Both of those are HP. That's an extra 10,000. It's a 26 speed. Let's keep looking. HP. Oh, and that's okay. Let's see what this is. Roll it up. We got a little bit of money to play with. Not much, but we have a little bit. Speed, please. Thank you. Let's go for a double speed, please. That's what I was hoping for. Triple speed on a... Yeah, we can do that. We can get away with that. That we can. I don't know about on a... We can try. You can always, not triple speed, but a double speed. I mean, you can always end up landing on it twice. We cancel that. 13, 13, 18. I don't think I'm gonna get a better one than that. Well. Oh, that's right. So now we can look at double speed. At the 5, we can upgrade. Let's see what double's gonna get. That was good. Ooh, and at the defense. Roll up to a 12. Let's see if it gives anything. I might be able to do something with it if it hits speed again. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hit the green. Oop. Okay. Okay, we're on 10. Okay, because it's going to give us a double in speed. That's a good thing. That's the chest, defense, chest width, and speed. Yeah. So that Okay, so we really only want to have a speed shield. But I don't think any of the speed shields have... How much is it going to boost it by 12? I don't think any of them have speed subsets. Not a single one. Okay. Okay. Fuck. We'll do a shield. But okay, never mind. We'll do this. Defense, substat, speed, and see if there's any shields that are over 12. Maybe we can roll this. No, we can't. I'm doing so shitty because I'm not even paying attention. Speed. 8.
Watch League of Legends videos ad-free and learn to win.
Okay, we'll go get some laws.
On us.
And then like that. 16. Well, I mean, can't argue against that. 16. 400. We're gonna make an anything else? Are we gonna be able to make anything else? I don't think I can, but you know. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to. Just come over here. Just settle. 27. That's okay. Wrong one. Okay, so we're at 16 here. That's as high as I can get. Fudge. And that shouldn't even be here, but we'll let it slide, I suppose. That's already rolled. That's a really nice shield, it really is. Do we have any other shield that can rival it? Not really. Okay, let's get back. No, I'm gonna go for that shield. Was it this one? Okay, equip. So we're at 213. And then we were doing speed and defense. Okay, that's straight stat. It's 11. Where are all these flat stats coming? Ugh. Okay, so that's 224, which is at that threshold that he was talking about. So we meet that. We're at 224, which I think was exactly what he had in the video. 224 for his Demetha. It probably had some like baller ass stats. What are these stats looking like? 2000 defense. Not so good. I mean, it'll get better, but definitely not good right now. Okay, I was curious. Didn't really do much. Okay, so we have some stuff. Of course, we gotta roll it up, but we have some stuff. So we can go back and look at the beginning of this. Where's your Haikatune at?
Thank you so much for coming up with this. But you know, I'm happy to showcase this here
Check.
with
Okay,
you
no.
guys. Hopefully, it will be helpful to you. So let's jump
Back
into the
to
team and
this.
talk about it. This this is an Ultra Nightmare capable team with accessible champions. That is the most important thing here. Haikatoon everybody gets, Renegade is a rare, and lots of people have Demitha, okay, from the latest fusion, and it's 2x Voids this weekend, okay? So, well, you're watching this past weekend. Wait, I don't know when this is gonna post, so regardless, if you have Demitha, you probably have these two champions as well, and I think that Brogni and Geo can be interchanged with other damage dealers, okay? This could be anybody in here, but I don't think Ninja will work, just as a heads up, because this is so tight on the speeds, which we will go over, okay? Now, this is a very interesting team, okay? Very interesting team. Let's come in here and switch up this with Brogni and the shield. So we want to prioritize this first. Okay, and I think that'll breed a little bit better results.
What is Haikatoon at?
Okay, so let's come in here and get started with this. Actually, let me go over the rest of the team setup here since we're right here on this screen. With Haikatoon, you are going to want her A3 shut off, and she's at 222 speed. I'll go over all the gear and everything at the end of the video. Geo, he can do his abilities, however, he's at 221. The Brogni spot, you saw how I prioritized here. He's at 194. Demitha is the second fastest in this comp, and she's at 224. She needs to prioritize this one right here, and yes, she has to have all of her books. The cooldowns on both of these are super important, and if you don't have both of them, it will mess with the timing, okay? And then set this as your opener here. Renegade is the fastest at 239. I think she can also be 238. The rest...
239. I was not even thinking about Renegade. I was thinking it was a campaign keeper. Shit. I don't even know if I have. Okay, so I have a level 60. Where's my Renegade at? There's two of them. They're not leveled. Swear to God, I thought I had a Renegade fully built up. Guess I'm a liar. I had no clue. I think Renegade is like regular rare. I have to look for her, because I do have her, and I really don't think that went through, and I don't think I crunched her because she was level 5. I may have. I've been crunching a lot of
Take your videos offline and watch
good ones.
Try YouTube Premium on us.
Come on, run back. This is why I like running regular Essence. Like at the ZMI, because then you just kind of don't do nothing, or just chilling over there at the blood altar. Okay. There you are, you son of a bitch. Okay, so you're rank 5. But I think that's like the... You don't have any gear. Oh man. That'd be really hard to... What your skill stuff is at? Oh my gosh, and I didn't even book you. Oh, it's because it didn't matter, because the only thing that I cared about was this one. Cooldowns. 5 turn. That brings into question what's more important, a 5-star. Okay, so that's not a 5 cooldown. But what about this one? I won. Can tell that I didn't really focus much. Get in this one. Oh. And all of those are basic stuff. That's from a long time ago. Renegade. 5 turn. Takes away 2. This one's 4. Takes away 1. I wonder if I should ask Discord. Seems like a good question. Every 5 turns, 2 cooldown. I wonder if that one's well, never mind. I can't really say one's suggest over the other because they're both void. What could it be? What could you do? And I have the champs. But I would definitely have to pull gear from them. Because I don't got it. I don't know. Let's just get some more points. More points. Think about stuff like that later.
For the speeds, there's no movement. And then she just does her opener here on her A1 first. Okay? Now let's go ahead and Magic is the worst affinity for this clan boss. I'll explain that in a second. But this team is full auto, okay? This team is full auto, which is a beautiful thing
What
to
the
have.
fuck, bitch?
Now, it doesn't sink in right away, just like the majority of clan boss teams. So you're going to be, you're not going to be protected here at the beginning of the fight, but that is okay. Demitha's even going to heal you back out with her crazy awesome ability here. So this will sink in, and then we'll be good to go. and hopefully I made the correct choice with Brogni. I really wanted to get this video out to you guys as soon as possible, and that looks good, but I don't know once it sinks in if that's going to be the right order, but I believe so. Okay, sometimes you do the theory and then you have to actually test it to make sure. Okay, so a couple important things here. All right, this is not 100% unkillable team. That's why I call it your first unkillable team. You will be protected from both AoEs, but not from the stun. Okay, the stun is gonna do the most amount of single target damage, obviously. And you're gonna need to build whoever your champions are. See Haikatoon taking the stun there. You're gonna need to build whoever you're gonna have take the stun very tanky, okay? And that's why this is not a great team to showcase here for Magic Affinity, but it is what it is. This is the one that we have. So I think Brogni settled into the wrong rotation here, but you can mess around with it. You might not even have Brogni on your account, but let's see what it
Yeah,
ends up
I don't.
Okay, so you can see there we're fully protected there. And then we're going to take a couple turns, and then we're going to be fully protected again for the next AoE, as well as all of the AoEs. But the issue with this is that you are not going to be protected from the stun. Okay, you're not going to be protected from the stun, which makes it maybe not the best team ever. But the whole point of this team is to unlock Ultra Nightmare for you so that until you get more champions, you can still do Ultra Nightmare, okay? Now, this should be a 4 or a 3 key, depending on number 1, your gear, and number 2, your level of commitment with your masteries, okay? So far on this team, we have 3 out of 5 with all their masteries. We're still missing 2 full complete masteries, and we're missing them on Renegade for sure, but also we are missing them on, I want to say High Katoon is the other one. So the reason why I like this team is because it's accessible, right? This is going to be a great team for your first team. And if you can build your stun targets very defensively, you need about 4,500 defense, then they will actually survive until turn 50 alongside the whole team. Now, we don't have that level of gear on this account in order to do that, okay? But when we get to the end of the run, you will be able to see the gear. And once he gets masteries on all of these champions, you will also be able to get to that 4 key number that we're looking for, which is about 18 million is a good 4 key number. But right now, we don't have masteries on all of our champions, and that's leading to quite a bit less damage than what we'd be able to accomplish with those masteries. That War Master damage really makes a big difference, okay? And then once you get another champion, you can easily switch the gear, update the speeds on a couple champions, and then have a fully unkillable team. You could, there's just so many different teams, it's hard to say which one you would upgrade to. Like if you pulled a Maneater, then you could do the Maneater Demitha team. If you upgraded some more champions, you could do a bunch of different teams. It's just, this is the first possible unkillable team with this champion pool. There's no Seeker, there's no Deacon, there's no Maneater on this account. There's no Tower, there's no Warcaster. It's just the only unkillable champion we have is Demitha. And what do you do in that case?
Alright, fine.
The only part of the puzzle we have is Demitha. So
yes,
this
don't get anything exciting.
with this.
Except for pearls.
If you have
Pearls are
better
pretty
gear,
awesome.
then you're going to get more damage out of this. If you
No,
have the
no
same
pearls.
type of gear as TV, then you're going to get a similar amount of damage. So keep that in mind, and we will have some tips and tricks, but we're definitely not going to make it to turn 50 here. 100%, we're not going to. But we will make it halfway or more. depending on those crits from the boss on the stun. Now, what you want to do is you want Brogny's shield to last for the stun.
I ain't got no fucking Brogny. I gotta go. I'm